Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make arroz con leche, which is the usual breakfast drink in Mexico. And sometimes in the night some people drink it with some fresh bread. And here is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna turn on the heat and I'm just gonna add a stick of cinnamon. If you guys can find the cinnamon that looks like this, that breaks into a million pieces, it's gonna be much better than the other cinnamon. There is some here you can see it a little better. There is some cinnamon sticks that they are in one whole piece, but they don't add I actually personally don't like the flavor of that cinnamon, and many times that I haven't find this cinnamon and use the other one, a lot of people complain about the flavor. So I don't know if this is like a Mexican thing or really that cinnamon is not good for making arroz con leche, you know. So if you for some reason can't find this cinnamon, I really suggest you avoid it and you can use ground cinnamon at the end. Okay, but if you can find the stick, you just add one stick there. And the other thing I'm gonna add is a 1/4 cup of rice. Okay, you're gonna tell me, probably you're gonna say a 1/4 cup of rice, that's not too much. Well, you're gonna see at the very end when we finish how much 1/4 cup of rice is gonna end up. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of rice in this pot. So anyway, there's some people that don't like too much rice in the drink, like my husband. If you are that kind of people that don't like to have a lot of rice in the drink, you can add 1/8 of a cup and it's gonna be fine. Okay, when the water starts boiling, I'm gonna do two things. I am going to remove this kind of foam that it's forming here, and I'm going to lower the heat to low heat. So I'm going to cover this and I'm going to leave this here for about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and as you can see, now the rice has become fluffy. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to take out the cinnamon because it already finished releasing all the flavor, so we don't need it no more. Okay, so now that I've taken the cinnamon, it's just optional, you can leave it if you like. I'm gonna add 2 cups of milk. I am using regular milk, cow milk, but most people that sell arroz con leche, I'm saying most, not everyone, they use evaporated milk. And with evaporated milk, you can use up to 1 liter, up to 4 cups of water for 1 can of evaporated milk. They use that because it's cheaper to buy 1 can of evaporated milk than buying the milk itself. So but I don't like to use it because it adds like a weird flavor to the rice. But I am going to add sugar. I'm going to sweeten it up right now. Some people will use condensed milk, and in Mexico it is known by lechera. You know, lechera, and they will use lechera, and that's how they sweeten the rice. But I don't like to use it. I like to use regular sugar. At this point, you need to try it to see if it's sweet enough. And then I'm going to set the heat on high again, and I'm going to cover it with the lid again. That's gonna take about 2 or 3 minutes, so don't go away from your stove, because if the milk boils and you're not here, you're gonna have a mess. Now when you see that the milk is going to boil, just turn it off or leave the heat on low right away, because otherwise, like I told you, you're gonna have a mess. So I'm just gonna leave this on low for about and let's say 2 more minutes, and it's gonna be done. And this is how I do it. I already told you what are the different things you can use to make it different. Instead of cow milk, use evaporated milk, and instead of sugar, use condensed milk. But you know, this is the way I like it because it has all natural ingredients. So I like it to do, you know, the more natural as possible, even though I didn't use brown sugar because I didn't have any. But if I would have brown sugar, I would substitute it instead of the regular sugar. So after 2 more minutes, I'm gonna turn the heat off and I'm gonna serve it. So I'm just gonna serve it here in my Mexican pottery, and this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to as always, don't forget to comment on the videos, and in the description there is a link to my Facebook and Twitter accounts so that we can be in touch. Have a wonderful evening and Happy New Year. Adios, amigos.